Whoa! Hello everyone. Welcome to my impromptu building stream. Figured since it was April Fool's Day we'd do something different. Today I'm gonna be building this little Rolife flavor kitchen that I got over this past weekend for my wife. It's like a little environmental thing about, you know, about like yay big, like pretty small. And this thing is definitely going to be complicated. So it's not going to all be done today. Might not even all be done on the stream. But I figured that would be something kind of fun. Here, let me... Oh man, I forgot to change some things. Hold on. Let's make sure everything's working. Is there... It's like a purple line around this. Oh, well, we don't gotta worry about that. As long as everything seems fine, we should be okay. Yeah, ew, this is weird. I don't like looking... It's weird to see my hands on the screen and not, like, just looking at them in front of me, but, you know. Anyways, if we run into problems, we can restart. If not, then that's okay. Here's our box of stuff here. Let me change the lighting a little. Don't worry, that came from me. Won't make it entirely dark, but we'll be able to see better. Yeah. Although we'll see how much there is. See, there's so much. I'm unsure if I guess this is what I'm actually supposed to cut out, are these. Almost, except, well, I guess I still have a headset on. So I guess it is VR. This actually isn't real. This is actually a 3D model I made for Metaverse. Yeah, I've just sort of glanced through here of everything that's inside. And I'm worried because look how tiny these parts are. Like this is a little oven. I know this isn't the best camera, but you know me, I'm not usually camera streaming. Yeah, so I'm just gonna leave all that in its bag until it's necessary. It's the roof. Some glue. Wait, I thought there was glue that was outside the bag, but I guess not. So yeah, save for any frame rate drops. If that starts happening, then we'll be able to work with it. And I don't really have my second monitor to help with that. Like, I have it on the ground so I could clear this space out. Oh yeah, and batteries, because it's got a little light inside. Alright, but yeah, let's get started. I got most of the things I need. I got the ruler, I got me some scissors, a precision knife, needle nose pliers, and round nose pliers that I need here. I couldn't really find any. So oops. You know, I'll make do with what I got. I got just regular pliers. And you know, if I need to squeeze something, I'll be very careful with it. Lay all my tools out. But I do have some cutters, so I was glad I had that. There's a lot of like measuring out the aluminum foil that I have to cut out. Here, you know what? Forget it. Limit the light. It'll probably make it a little bit easier. Alright, so let's get started. Let's say small rodents included. Yup. As long as my pets don't eat it, it's fine. Part you need according to the material list. 1-to-1 part illustration paper. So when assemble, note the position of the parts shown in the material list and take them out for use. Sure. Alright, here we go. If I did have a better camera setup, I would have a much better camera to look at these instructions closely, but instead I'll just shove it into your face like you're a little baby child. And I'm like, look at this picture. Isn't that cool? So yeah, that's more or less what we're doing today. We'll see how... I'll probably go as long as... until I either get overwhelmed or exhausted doing this. But first, I think we're gonna need a shelf piece in here. Yeah, I think this will be fun, and it'll just be me building and rambling as I go. Also, thank you to Dan Snail for following. I appreciate that. Okay, I got some sandpaper. I'm just gonna, you know, kind of chaotically place these wherever I see fit. Wherever I got room on this desk, I'm just gonna place it around. In fact, you know what? Probably won't mess with this today, since that's probably gonna be like the final piece. So I'm gonna throw that back in the box. I'll need these wood pieces. I have to be so careful. Look at this. Little spoons. It's cute. I think this is the aluminum sheet that I was talking about. Oh god, I don't even know what this is for. It's just a little clear piece. We'll put that aside. Alright, batteries, I probably also won't set that up. Ah yes, and the additional challenge that I have, making sure my cat doesn't eat anything that I put to the side. I did bring mini tools, but it claims I need them. I need a screwdriver for something. So it's, you know, necessary. There we go. The only thing I don't need are these pliers, but I don't have needle nose, so, you know, oops. I mean, come on, we gotta just work with what we got. Okay. I also have to remember, you can see much better here than you can more or less directly in front of me. Alright, so what are we doing? Also, this is a fun find it project. I'm gonna say, okay, I need this piece, and you're not gonna know what piece I'm talking about. But I'm gonna make the shelf first. My cat has immediately started going for the pieces. Heck away. Get out of here. That's not for you. Just because it's on the ground does not mean it belongs to cat. Alright. So I need A4. I see no designation of A's on here. You know, I will say, I was so surprised. So over the weekend, my wife and I went to a little bookstore and just like grabbed a few things, and we saw this as well. And you know, in my head, I was like, oh man, this thing's gonna be like, it's gonna be like $50, $60 for this intricate, cute thing. It was 20 bucks. So we were like, hell yeah, let's do it. No problem. I don't know what this is for. It's like a paper straw. I'm sure that's helpful later on. I think I have seen a few projects that people have made. You mean the ones where they like take a book and then carve something like that out? So I think all the stuff that people do with their bookshelf projects are very neat. Oh yeah, paint. We're probably not doing painting today. That's probably not happening. Yeah, all kinds of. Okay, so that's okay. So this is telling me the wood. So I have to cross-reference the wood part here. So I'm looking for DS011. So let's see. This is. Oh, and then part number. So 6362. I guess I need A1. Oh, absolutely. This is not a like today project, but it is a hey, this is kind of fun. We'll see how far I can get. I would like to get done with this page. If I can get done with these pages right here, I feel accomplished. Calluses? Oh no, I have baby fingers. I have gloves on all the time and everything. All right. So let's see what. Okay, so 6-1 is what I need. So this one. I mean, I could just go off the images, obviously, but we'll make do. All right, so I need A4. I think it would help if I had a pin to mark these off as well. To be like, I've used that. Alright. So let's see, I think I need both A4 pieces here. And then 3 A5 pieces. Alright, here we go. Precision cutting, and I'm sorry it's so far away, but unfortunately I do not have a better or more high quality camera. There we go, careful. Just very easily, and this is going to be half of this. It's just me cutting out. Let's hope there won't be any blood on stream. Okay. Like the child in me just wants to push this out so badly. It'd be so much easier. Oh, also bad news. Wait. Was it announced today? Hold on. I can't trust anything today. It might have been announced today. So maybe it's not true, but actually no, that'd be way too elaborate for an April Fool's Day prank. Also, where is it? Happy April Fools. Oh, that pop up whenever I say a lie or something. But apparently there's some Rain World DLC that's gonna be coming out. And so, you know, there's gonna be another, like, 100 hours of playing that game. Strange, I have nothing if I have no commitment to the bit. I need to have commitment to the bit. That's what... The longer the bit goes on, the more commitment you have to it, the funnier it is, obviously. Oh my god, that's so loud. Oh, maybe it's not that loud. Here, I can just turn down my own volume. Yeah, I was thinking... You know, I'm always very... Like, do I do something for April Fool's Day? Because I do think if I put in a lot of effort, I would have some some righteous jokes and pranks, if you get me. Honestly, I think a lot of times it's just not worth it. Okay. Cut that. I know exactly where all this is connected. Slowly go across. And like, I want to push it out so bad I won't. I won't do it. Okay, there you go. Okay. Almost got these A4 pieces out. Oh, hold on. Hey, there we go. Okay. Maybe a teeny bit of sandpapering, but first piece finished. Now let's free the other. Oh, isn't it? One of these is gonna snap in half. Just fully. Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. I'll set those aside for later, but let's get these A5 pieces out too. Yeah, I guess there's no real reason to mark these off. Just gonna go as... Let's figure it out as I go along. Yeah, how was everyone's past couple of weeks? I know I haven't been streaming a lot. Just due to various things popping up and a lot of different events happening. But I am hoping to have a bit more of a consistent schedule now. Hopefully. We'll see. No promises, otherwise I might be a liar. We wouldn't want that, would we? Otherwise I'd be an April Fool. Oh shit, I cut into it. It's fine. Man, I'm already sweating. Is anyone else hot in here? It's always the things that you can't fuck up on that are the worst. No second chances. Okay, this might be free. I think it actually is not that in there. Just needs a little push. Don't worry, when this is finished, probably in like a week, I'll have a nice little picture to show to demonstrate my effort. Good. I don't remember if anything else has happened over the past couple of weeks. I feel like nothing too exciting worth mentioning here, I guess. Okay. Slightly shave. You know who's the bigger April Fool, the guy that forgets to take his image off the screen. That's who. Okay. This might actually... Shit. This might actually be the most concentration you ever see from me making this. Okay, put that out. God, this is step one. Okay. Yeah, obviously I'm not gonna get all these pieces out all at once. So that'll drive me insane and I'll go crazy. But I'll just pop everything out as needed. It's a good thing we had this precision knife too. Otherwise, I was totally preparing to get like even this is smaller than I thought it was going to be. I was totally ready to get like a box cutter or something out just to be able to pop all these out. Okay, so I got that. Do a teeny bit of sanding. Just make it all, you know, nice and perfect. Don't do too much because I'm worried I'll just change the dimensions of it. Does that pick up? Doesn't even pick up. Hold on, let me see if I can here do it with these other pieces. Let's see. Is that good ASMR? Or is it awful noise just scratching going into your eardrums? Okay. It's good to me. I'm gonna get myself a splinter with one of these. Here, I'll get it right next to the mic for you. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Let's see, what am I even doing with this? Okay, I'm just gluing all these in. Easy enough. Yeah, I do have to say, when I was younger, did have you know, an amount of Legos, and I think that does contribute a lot to me enjoying, like, loving to build shit. So any kind of like furniture or just like little project or whatever, as long as you give me the pieces and you give me the instructions, I'll put that sucker together. Like, I'm all for that. Like, just set that right there. Ruler we probably don't need for a bit. Only because I don't think I'm gonna really be cutting the aluminum foil either. But we'll see how it goes. This is just a stream of me building tiny furniture. I don't think we'll even really touch the kitchen. Alright, let's say something about the glue. Well, large wood parts and other materials do not use too much glue. Yeah. Okay. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't some sort of, I don't know, epoxy or something I had to mix together. But we got our fresh glue. So I'm like double check to make sure it doesn't have to be. Doesn't need something extra done to it. Doesn't be stabbed through. Oh yeah. Top has a covering on it. So I'll just take that. Alright, the glue is free. Get off of there. Nope. Pushing you in. Okay. Good enough. Let me double check this real quick. What can I use? Fuck it. Put a little bit on here. I'll make sure this actually has the hole in the top and not have to poke one. Or I pop this too hard and then it explodes. Oh, speaking of which. Hello Killer Beef, I'm doing good, how are you? My brother apparently this past week tried to make some wine. And he had the very genius idea of trying to make it in a thermos. And so he added. Here, let me poke into this, see if it needs to be opened a teeny bit. So he had the very bright idea of adding yeast to his little mixture for making wine. And you can probably imagine how this went. According to him, he, undid the top a little bit so it could have ventilation. But clearly nowhere near enough that it needed. So that, he basically asked my father if he could help him open it up, because after about a day, the lid was entirely just sealed on. The pressure was way too much and he couldn't just pull it off. And thankfully, neither my brother nor my father were, they used a screwdriver to pry it off and no one was in the way. Otherwise that would have been very, very bad. Okay, I'm gonna assume I have to cut this off or something. So let me try to get this glue open. Oh. So yeah, a little insane that he did that, but thankfully everyone's okay. Everyone's alright. I don't know if any wine was saved from that, but he did put it in a different container, which was much more ventilated. So he's still working on some. Oh, your ear was out? Sorry to hear that. That would drive me insane. Yeah. I will say this is a teeny bit of an April Fool's, so it'll probably be a one-off, but I figured it'd be a fun put things together sort of thing. Okay, so hold on. Okay, so just put it on the bottom and put it on top. Alright. Part list, you stay still. Yeah, thank you. Alright, so I very clearly got... I took too much of the top off. So that's not great. I just don't want to spray all this out, you know? Ah, that would be why. There's another part that got stuck up top. Well, no wonder. Alright, I've just messed this up. It's fine. Just get some stuff if I need to. Remove excess glue. Yeah, a toothpick sounds like a good idea. Unfortunately, I don't know if I have one, but let me see what I can get as a substitute. Okay. So yeah, I didn't realize there's another little part on the top. For sure we got some needles or something, so I'm gonna look for one of those. Okay, I didn't find a toothpick or a needle, but I found the next best thing, a nail. You know what they say. Improvise, adapt, overcome. So I think that'll provide the right amount of substitute that I need. Just get some on there, and hopefully... Yeah, perfect. And the top makes it so it doesn't fall through. Nailed it, thank you. So this actually works beautifully. Okay. Get ourselves our glue, let's apply a bit of that. Shove that in. There we go. Okay. First connection. It's already coming together. There we go. Might be drying a little. Clean this up after. Maybe get a bit more. I don't want to overdo it, but I also don't want to underdo it. Shit. Saw a bunch of glue fly out. Okay. Yeah, if I didn't get a I've had this for a while. There's no real reason for me to get anything else, but if I didn't just get the cheapest webcam, I swear to you, this picture would be beautiful, crisp, and clean. But we'll worry about that for the future. In case I decide to do anything else like this. Okay, good. Set that down. you into place. God. Okay. Now, let's... all this glue's still here. Let's try to get this whole thing locked in. Honestly, if that's all it is for shelves, then it's done. Like I said, I'm gonna skip painting today. Rather that happen when it's all finished. Okay. Look at that. Oh, yes. I'm gonna have wood glue all over my fingers, but it's fine. Okay, just making sure it's secure. Alright, cool. There we got our shelves. Easy. We'll get through these 2 pages yet. Alright, so next we're looking for, we're gonna make the cabinet. So I need, let's see, A1, A2, so just basically same wood piece. Let me grab a thing, just make sure I get all the glue off the desk. Clean this nail off too. Yeah, we'll leave all the finished pieces over here just for display. Okay. So let's get these shelf pieces out. I need A1, A2, A3. So that's basically just all these pieces. Alright, let's get to cutting. I think if anything else, this crazy or daring happened in my personal life for the past couple of weeks. Like, not anything too wild. Had a bit of there was some personal family stuff that happened. Fortunately, that stuff is all resolved, so that shouldn't affect anything in the future. Yeah, all in all, not too much has been happening with me. I have been taking, you know, kind of a break. But I'm ready to jump back in. Yeah. I guess what else can you do, right? It's kind of how I am whenever power's out or like internet's out or something. I'm like, well, I guess I'll just sit around. You know, maybe do some reading or something. Nothing too crazy. You think I'm gonna go outside? Ah. So more or less the same as having not done it then. Okay. It's about to pop. There we go. So I guess this is... Okay, so These are like the top pieces. These are side. This is the front and back, I assume. Okay, what I dislike is I don't know if they've outlined these squares, but I'm pretty sure I just have to cut out this whole rectangle and not the individual parts. In fact, looks like these shelves don't even have a back. Interesting. Yeah, probably won't be able to see any details that I'm trying to show or that I can see. But as long as you can see the finished product, then I'm happy with it. Man, isn't making tiny things fun? Yeah, that's the important part. I'll have a... Oh, you know what? I don't know if well... Maybe I'll do it tomorrow, but I realized I never took a picture of the... Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Why take a picture? I've got literally a camera right here. Hold on. So I talked about this on stream a few weeks ago of I went to like a ceramics place and I painted a little like dragon goblet thing. Well, I've had that for a while now and it's been fired. And this is it. This is what it looks like. I didn't make any of the like I just chose the colors basically. It's like they gave me a coloring book and I just went for it. Thank you. Yeah, I haven't actually... They say you can use it for drinking, but it does feel a little weird to do so. Yeah, I like this just because it's, you know, the dragon wrapping around the goblet. So I think if I have, you know, if I do any, like, future crafting things, it would be fun to show a lot of that off. Yeah. It'd be fun to hang out with everyone and be drinking out of that. Okay. Come on. Yeah, there is a teeny tiny bit of electrical stuff. So this is just the oven, so that's nothing. But there are a few wires and stuff in this bag. And it's basically just to have the light in the top. I'm pointing towards it as if that helps, but you know, just like up here. And I mean, God knows whenever I'm gonna be putting that together. It's kind of saying I was looking through it again, and I'm gonna probably have some troubles, but right after we build the shelves, I'm gonna be doing this handle. So I'm gonna have to bend this little metal piece, this blurry metal piece here, into a handle. And I don't know if it's like a, you know, if there's a simple just switch, or if it's just gonna be like on while I have the batteries in. Okay, let's stop. Popped it all out. Okay. It should be the rest of the cabin pieces, or yeah, the rest of the cabinet pieces. Okay. Oh, doesn't want to break yet. Okay. Front side. And sides. And now the... Oh god. Hard to find black... Okay. It's over here. Hard to find black sandpaper on a black desk. Alright, now for the ASMR part. Get all that nice and smooth. Yeah, so this is a multi all-in-one type of stream. Unfortunately, the only soft sounds we have are sandpaper in my voice. I don't know if there's much else I can do with everything provided. Okay. If only glue made gloopier sounds, then we'd have something to work with. Okay. I see. Oh god, I have to make 3 handles for this thing. A handle for every single little drawer. Oh, okay. Alright. There are those pieces. So now I'm basically glue sides on, then glue the top parts. Okay. Well, I guess it really doesn't matter which side's the front and which is the back. This isn't as put into place as I thought it would be. So yeah, this is just fully gonna have to be pushed onto the sides. I want to make sure, do they want me to put the sides on top? Put the sides, like, on the actual sides of this? Because that matters. I think I want it on top. It'll be a perfect little box. Okay. Alright, here goes. Got glue. Careful squeeze. Get it? Nope. One glue work with me. Okay. Just place it along the side of this and then put it on. Which I didn't really get enough. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I could probably do that. I would just be worried of dropping it in, getting a lot. Okay, I think we're good. Let's try to put that on as precisely as we can. Oh god. Okay. Think we're good. It's like a little off by the smallest amount. But we're cooking with it. Yeah, the only thing this didn't come with was ruler, scissors, like a few miscellaneous tools, but they did provide glue, and they gave paint, so all this needs to be painted. I'm not gonna worry about the painting today. That'll probably happen off stream. Sorry, hand streams new to me, obviously, so if I don't have something on camera, just know I'm concentrating really hard with it, making sure everything's fitting in place exactly where it needs to be. Okay. Ooh. Now let's try to fit these where they need to be. It would be cool to do a science stream like this if I had science materials here. I mean, maybe I could just do something small, you know? Something with like household materials. But I think I would want to upgrade the setup a bit. Okay, hopefully that's good. Oh, this cabinet is gonna be lopsided. And if it wasn't size of a penny or a quarter, it would be way easier to fix. Yeah. No bomb making here. Twitch staff, we swear. Just some nice, friendly stuff like, what is it, elephant toothpaste. Okay. Got the bottom. Now I just need the top. There it is again. I'm sweating. Making sure all this is in place. And it's just the perfectionist in me. It really doesn't have to be so hard. Damn it, I want it to look good. Yeah, I wonder if, I know, who is it? Doesn't Now Red make a lot of stuff out of things you can just like grab around the house? Or I guess he has some chemical usage. I keep forgetting. Okay. I need to wipe this nail off. I don't know what's dry and what's not. Oh yeah. Also, I watched the Blade Runner series, the original and 2499 or 99 2049 over the past couple of weeks. I'll be honest, I thought they were okay. Like I was just like, oh man, Blade Runner is such a, you know, I feel like relatively prolific, people talk about it with its futuristic whatever. And like people say 2049 is like a pile of shit. And I'm like, I need to know the full context of the first one, then I want to see how 2049 is. And it was kind of interesting. Okay, let me double check, make sure all this is good. I think it was definitely a teeny bit ahead of its time, because it's basically the plot of, oh, we made these robots to do our work for us. But then they started acting out a little bit, so then we started killing them. But it's like, oh, but the robots are human too. So, you know, it was kind of like, I guess, the start of all that. Also, here's our shelves. Here's a cabinet. But unfortunately, the idea is a little tired at this point in time. But that didn't bother me at all during my viewing experience. Thank you. Alright. God. So I have to cut the metal wire with the cutting pliers, then bend and flatten both ends with needle nose pliers. But I don't have needle nose pliers. So we'll see how this goes with regular pliers. But yeah, I also didn't even know Harrison Ford was in the first one. Well, and technically the second one, which I didn't know either. Yeah, first one was fine, it was decent, good plot, just Blade Runners hunt down the robots to put them out of commission when they've gone a little rogue. And yeah, along the way Harrison Ford kind of learns like, damn, you can't, you know, there are just some things you can't really tell a difference between the robots and the humans. So like, it is kind of fucked up to be putting them down like that. And, you know, he even falls in love with one because he's a guy and she's a girl. Can I make it any more obvious? I'm gonna have to get all the glue off this nail. It's covered in it. Part list, come back to me. Anyways, that was the first one. Now I was like, okay, let's see what 2049 is about. Because I feel like I've only heard negative things about it. And it didn't go how I thought it would. I thought 2049... And, you know, it was kind of funny, because Blade Runner came out in, what, I think 30 years or something before 2019, which is when it takes place. So they put out Blade Runner 2049 30 years before 2049. And I thought people were mad because Blade Runner 2049 would maybe be like, oh, they took 2049's, you know, rules and stuff and just like threw it to the side. But it was kind of more just like the plot, just that it was one of those things of sometimes there's not exposition and a person just is like, oh, we should go here. And it's like, okay, why are you going there? And they're like, because we gotta go there. And it's like, okay, I guess. Like, I don't know how you came to that conclusion to go there, but fuck, go off. It's apparently the right way. Also, 2.5 hour movie, by the way. A little long for what it needed to be. Alright, let me get the metal piece that I need. Metal wire. Okay, not here. Oh no, is that what I'm supposed to use? Jesus. Okay, I guess we do need the ruler. God. This is what I'm... Wait. Am I using this or am I using... this? So there's two little things we got here. This one's more solid, so thinking probably not that one. Also, Jared Leto was in that movie, which I didn't know either. And he played the perfect role. Because basically the entire plot is like, oh shit, you know, we found out that someone had sex with one of the replicants, the robots, and they had a baby. Like, the replicant robot had a baby, which that shouldn't happen. They're not supposed to give birth. Like, that's fucked up. If, you know, it's kind of like that can happen. Like, that means, you know, it's gonna be an outrage, either due to, oh, we've been killing basically people, or, you know, everyone's gonna want to bang their own robot. Oh god. So it was kind of like the low stakes, I feel like, you know, if you ask me. But whatever. I put that word. Okay, here we go. Measuring time. So I need... Okay. Let's see. It's 10 millimeters. Been flat both ends with needle nose pliers. How do I want to do this measurement? PC babies. Yeah, and anyways, like, Jared Leto's going on his own, like, little... He's just kind of like the poetry kid that's really annoying and trying to be really philosophical. It's like, shut up, dude. It's like, who the fuck are you? He's just like the billionaire guy that took over the company. This. Let's make a notch. Anyways, he has a specific line where he's like, "You can't breed them. I tried," and I'm like, bro, you were already ahead of the game trying to fuck these robots and give them babies, which is also just very weird because he's just making them out the wazoo. Assumingly, that's his main motivation for it. So I'm like, Jared Leto, you are the perfect person to be playing this role. Anyways, he wants to find this baby so we can figure out how do we, you know, basically dissect and be like, how does this work? How do we make it so this happens a lot more? And then Ryan Gosling is the Blade Runner in 2049, and he's basically just supposed to find the baby and put it down. And along the way, he kind of figures out, like, oh no, I am the baby because I have the memories or whatever. I hope this wire doesn't go flying. Okay. So yeah, basically goes on a whole journey, meets Harrison Ford, who's the dad of the baby, because he banged the replicant from the last movie. And, you know, more or less, like, eventually, Gosling finds out, he's like, oh, I'm not I wasn't the baby, actually. Like, because I just have the memories from it. So it wasn't me. And the other robots are just like, oh, you thought you were the chosen one or whatever? They're like, oh, we all wish we were. And, you know, it was a sympathetic line, but I was just like, damn, get fucked. You're no one important. Alright, so I should probably mark this where I want to actually press down on this. Let's see. Yeah, it was definitely... It's definitely a movie I don't think I can recommend. Just because I'm like, I don't know, 2.5 hours? Because at the end, the baby is just a character you've already seen. And again, I'm like, I don't know how Gosling figured that out, but fuck it, dude, whatever. Like, at least I saw it. Alright, I'm just gonna do approximately 2 millimeters of this. Squish it down. Put some strength into that. Ooh, okay. I like that. You won't really be able to see this, but think it did pretty good, actually. Yeah, you can't see it at all. But it definitely flattened it. The problem is I now need to basically flatten the other end, and then I need to push it in a little bit. Maybe just curve it. It looks pretty cool as a little handle. Let's be honest, something that's 2 millimeters big, does it really matter if I'm so perfect with it? Squeeze it. Okay. Car handle. So now, how do I then flatten both ends with needle nose pliers? Okay. Oh, that's what the needle nose is for. It's so I can basically go in the middle, then bend this. Maybe I might bypass it for now since I'm without needle nose pliers at the current moment. I'll just put this back in the bag. Way I won't lose it. Push it down with the nail. Ooh, there's an idea. I might. Okay, let's see. Nail, where are you, Nail? Oh, here we go. Yeah, let's see what we got here. You know, you might be onto something, Killer. Let's just take that. Oh, careful. I can just push it in. You know what? I think it'll be fine. It's yeah, here's what we got. It's more of a little V shape kinda. But I think I'm happy with it. I think I'll go with it. Right. Oh, that was one down. 2 more. And then I just glue them in. Because again, who cares if it's exactly right? Yeah, it'll function. I mean, it's not like I can even pull these drawers open. It's just, they're just flat. So all it's gotta do is look good. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else. Oh, something that kind of pissed me off with 2049 is there's that iconic scene with the one lady. She's the giant pink lady, and you know she bends down. She's like, "Oh, like you look lonely. I can fix that." You know, I was like, "Oh man, is this like some big, you know, some like big part to the movie, or something important to the plot, or something?" And nope, not really. I think if anything, the only purpose it served was, you know, it was just pushing the fact of like, oh, he just lost his like kind of hologram wife that he had. Now I guess the thing was almost taunting him in a way. Other than that, like it wasn't anything important, and she walks away and she goes, she's just part of like a billboard advertisement. And I was just like, wow, that's so cool, dude. I see people use that image of Gosling all the time where he's all fucked up and he's got the pink lighting on him, looking all beat up. But that's probably more on me. Alright, I see where I've made the notch. Let's cut this sucker. Wait, let me get it lined up first. Okay. Go. We'll cut the other one too. So yeah, that's I don't know, I might watch a just like quick YouTube video review on 2049 for the hell of it. to make sure there wasn't anything I missed. But it just kind of felt like nothing to me. It felt fine. It was fine, you know? Like, fun action, I guess. But overall, didn't have a huge impact. Okay. Line this up again. Careful. Okay. There we go. Alright, that's 2 handles. And we'll glue them on. How'd I do on measurement? Ooh, that one's a little short. That's fine. Yeah, 2 millimeters for the ends, and as long as I have the ends flattened on the same side, it should be fine. I wonder if you can... I don't think it would help even if I zoomed in on the camera at all. Trying to show that if you can tell at all that this is flattened, but it's like a pixel. Okay, I'll do the other flattening. Then we'll maybe go over the nail. Wonder if I actually have to squeeze that hard. Yeah, not the best camera for it. Nope, I don't have to squeeze that hard. Kind of just works. Ooh, okay, bend the handle. Good enough. And number 3. It's gonna be really sad if I bend one of these handles and the flattened ends are perpendicular. Okay. Whew. Ah! I just scratched my face. Ugh. Alright. Now we get the glue back out. Just gotta put these handles on. I get some of this dried glue off. So I actually know what I can use. Hey, I think I wanted to talk about games and stuff we would be doing this month, as I've been a little wishy-washy with some of them. And basically, here's my plan. I do want to finish up the Wind Waker randomizer. I want to finish up Garage Bad Dream Adventure. I don't think I will do any more of Zonky Zero, but I'm playing that on my own, and we'll see how the plot goes, but it's kind of interesting. And at least I'm playing better than I was on stream. So it's not just a whole lot of saving and loading. Or maybe it's just the dungeon. The dungeons are a lot easier than the one I played. I'm probably going to do more Long Dark. I finished a few of the challenges. Unfortunately, I'm on the most boring challenge right now, which is just go to this place and live for 3 days. And that's that's the challenge. Go to 15 places, live 3 days, and then move on to the next. So probably when I get to a more interesting challenge, then I'll jump back into Long Dark and do some of the survival as well. Okay, I think it's about as good as I'm gonna have this nail for now. And we are gonna do Talos Principle, but I want to go back. I want to play through the first one before I do 2, even though I know there's no real I guess, particular reason to. I just like to play things in order. Because I started 1, and then I think I just got a little frustrated with it. Not even the puzzles, but I think more the secret stuff. Started to get a little bored. So I kind of just set that down. So I want to do the first one, then we can do 2. And I can, you know, just play through what everyone else has played through. Ooh, you know what? This might have been a bad idea. I probably should have flattened the edges out more again. Yeah, here, maybe I can still do that. What I can't use? I might be able to just use these pliers. Hold on. It's on the edge of the desk. So I just need these flattened out more. Hopefully it doesn't come off. Okay, let's go again, glue. And as far as additional games, I don't think I have a whole lot of particular plans. There are a few games I'm looking at. And I know there was a spring sale recently. I actually didn't get anything. So but they're still, that's mostly because they're still playing games I have. You know what, I've actually had Resident Evil 4 sitting in my, like the new one, sitting in my library for a few months now, and just haven't started it. But I do want to do that. Damn, dude. These things are so small. Maybe I should put the glue on the wood, and then try to put the handles on top of that. Except now I just glued this to my finger. And yeah, I guess whenever it comes out, even though I know everyone is probably sick of it, I will do the new Rain World DLC if it's real and not just an April Fool's prank. But they have a listing on Steam, so it can't be an April Fool's prank, right? That'd be kind of wild. God, this is the difficult part of this. There better not be any pieces smaller than this. I'll lose my mind. I'm gonna try to fit it on right in front of my face. Yeah, I guess there are tweezers that came with this. Probably would have been smart, huh? Okay, let's... It just fell off. Oh shit. No! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. I have carpeted floors. Alright, hold on. We're... piece missing. You're right. I'll probably use the tweezers. Okay, well, I thought it landed in my lap. So now I've got to search the floor. No, I don't want to make a new handle. I just want the one that fell. Please. But maybe. Let me see how many other handles I have to make here. Because depending, if I have to, you know, actually use every little piece. I can use. I can use paper yarn too. Oh, it is a straw. This this is a paper straw. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna use that for something. Alright, it looks like I think I'll have enough wire. I think. So maybe I will make a new handle. But let me double check, see if I can find it first. Actually, hold on. Oh, huh. Hey, game's another game that I wanted to play, just went on sale apparently. I'm gonna move the chair out of the way and I'm gonna look on the ground. Oh, what the fuck? There's a bee down here. Why is there a bee down here? I don't know when that happened. That up after this. I can't tell if it's a bee or a yellow jacket. If it's a yellow jacket, that's gonna be not good. I think I have a hand vacuum too. That little tiny piece of wire, it's probably long gone. Only God knows where that wire is now. Watch it still be on here, and I just... just seeing things. Alright, well, whatever. If I step on that later, then I guess I'll hurt, but I can... won't worry about it. Okay, well. Let's get those tweezers out, huh? Sometimes you get so instructions brained that if they don't tell you which tool to use, you just don't do it. Alright. Get some glue. Nice and globbed. Try to make this the bottom of the cabinet since it's looking pretty disgusting with all the glue on it now. Okay. Handle. Just very carefully try to fit that on. Oh, I forgot I I forgot to flatten this. Shit, everything's going to hell. And it's all because of these handles. It's flattened. Please don't go flying off. Need you to stay up here. Okay. I feel like that's true for some people. But for other people like me, when I'm feeling lazy, I'm like the laziest and easiest thing to do. Not do it. Forget even coming up with a new way to do it. Okay. You know what? Just because I'm scared, I'm gonna put more glue kind of on top of it, you know, kind of encapsulate the ends. But we got one on. Only took like an hour. And let's see. It's been about an hour and a half and we're almost done with the first page. So that's good. So many glue strands on this desk afterwards. Okay. Whew. One handle. I might actually look for it one more time after I fit the second handle on. I could imagine someone doing some pretty cool things with wires just on their own. Feel like they could come up with some really neat stuff. Cabinet all covered in glue. Please stay wet and true as I put this handle onto the something tree. Is on. Let's get a bit of extra glue. Make sure it stays on. I'm not gonna touch this thing. I'm not gonna disturb this thing. I'm gonna make sure that this stays adhered. All the adhesive on it. I don't care how it looks at the end, as long as it stays. No. No. Okay. Good enough. Oh, you're so right. And we'll have some paint later on. Alright, maybe I'll... Yeah. In fact, it should have already been painted, but... You know, we already made the handles, so we won't make the third handle for now. We'll just call that done. I'm lifting up with the glue string. Do you like my trick? That's right. Magic all along. Alright. Ooh, let's move on. So this one is... This one is going to be big. We are doing the like table. Where basically everything's gonna be going on top of all these shelves and things. Yeah, this is a witch household. Alright, so table, what do I need? Wood pieces, metal wire, of course. Paper cut K5. Oh. So some of the things on here. And this is the drawers. Basically just gonna glue on. Okay. Let's get all the wood I need. So no A parts. So none of that. We need B, and that's on 6-2. Put that bag over here. 6-4, 6-2. Here we go. Sure I don't get cricks in my neck. Here is B4. Boy, it's a good thing I'm not a medical doctor, at least not some sort of surgeon. Because then I would just be like, well, it's sort of in there, so that's good enough for me. Which obviously a lot of, as you see, probably a lot of people probably do that. What was it? I heard about something recently. I guess not medical malpractice, but just like a doctor fucking up some procedure. And I don't know, sometimes you fuck up so much, it's like, man, how, it's like, when did you realize you fucked up so badly? And then you're just like, well, we're just gonna throw them together anyways. And, you know, hope that they stay alive. Well, I got reminded of the, I think this is a case maybe a couple of years ago. I got reminded of the TikTok surgeon, where she would just straight up like do TikToks while she's in the surgery room, including one case where you can see her just kind of like taking her like suction tool, just like jabbing into the patient, and apparently that fucked up their intestines. Obviously, it's just like what the fuck, like, you know. I know she was the surgeon or whatever. Like, was there no one else around to be like, hey, don't fucking do that? What the hell's wrong with you? Yeah, basically, if there's any... And there probably, you know, wasn't consent. I'm sure she wasn't like... I'm sure she wasn't like, hey, do you mind if I do a TikTok while you're out? You know, because, like, obviously, if any doctor asked me that, I'd be like, fuck no. I'd be like, no, you got a job to do? You cut this thing or put this thing in me or whatever, and then I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah, isn't it kind of sad that it's become the point where, most of that shit's the norm, though, and now it's kind of at the point where you just don't get surprised anymore. You're just like, huh. So someone did that, eh? Of course they did. You know, not to be cynical or nothing. That's part is not wanting to come out. Where are you stuck at? Everywhere. Maybe this curve. And I was thinking about recently, I was like, you know, I've definitely expressed enough of my views of damn current, you know, internet and social media and whatnot. I don't want to. I don't want to be like full cynical or anything. But just for the current time being, I think a lot of people are so, shall we say, content brained that it kind of fucks them up. And that's why, God willing, I will not be like that, I swear. I'll just keep doing the same boring routine, more or less. Maybe do a fun idea if I can think of it, but never for... Never constantly trying to come up with new things to always top the last thing. Alright. Okay, so now I need... So this is B1 to B18. Which one of these is B11? This one. Oh, okay, I see. This is all just one big piece I gotta cut out. But, that being said, I am glad I'm doing this. I think this is just a fun activity to do. Oh god. Let's flip that. Careful. I'm gonna accidentally, like, smash the pieces that are here. Most of it is cut. They're just, like, small little bits, and I can usually see them where I have to cut it. So I could attempt to pop it out. I'm not gonna risk it. So I'm just kind of, like, usually on, say, like this line right here, there's like one little bit of wood. Sometimes it feels, I guess it kind of feels like I don't know if I got to it or not. So I'm just double checking over all the places that I've cut at. And avoid cutting myself as best I can. To be honest, this Essig is extremely cheap, and I've had it for years. I'm not too I'm not too worried about this one. It's I don't know. Actually, I don't even know where I got it because I'm pretty sure I got this off of a friend or something. And like, I don't know if it, I don't think it shows up too great, but you can kind of see some of it here. Like it's just like a very cheap, extremely cheap wood. With a bit of paint on it, I guess. So it won't be like a big loss or anything if I get some cuts on it. If I, yeah, if I wanted to, I guess I could get like a mat or something out. I think I'll be alright. Okay. Got parts of it. I think I need to get the bottom. There you go. Well, this is gonna be a lot of wood to use the sandpaper on. Okay, that part's definitely cut. So where part you missing? And just needs to be pushed a little bit. Just edged out a teeny tiny bit. It's like right there. I think one of these two. Oh yeah, that was it. Okay. Where are you still stuck at? Still be there, but ooh, do I risk it? Hey, there we go. Ooh. Okay, and this top part, which should be B12. It's just a square, so that's easy. Ooh, nice crunch. Okay, cut. Much more efficient. Okay. Well, there we go. Alright, 4 pieces down, about 8 to go. 6 to go. Okay, so I need 13 and 14, which is these and this. Yes, okay. Guessing one there. Get them all? Ooh, perfect. Good, good, good. It's nice seeing the progress on what's been popped out. Okay. 4 more. Do a bunch of sandpapering. Okay, come out. Let's twist you around. Sandpaper you later. Alright, and finally I need 15 and 16, so these 2 squares, rectangles. Every square is a rectangle, but not every rectangle is a square. Flip this. Yeah, if I was faster with this stuff, I think I would to do it a little bit more often. But I take my time on crafts and projects like these. It would have been kind of cool if I streamed in 2020. Because hello, I've got a dog shadowing my doorway. Can I help you, ma'am? No? Okay. She's just licking herself. Oh, nope. Here she comes. Yeah, in 2020, I got a big Lego set. And that probably would have been kind of fun to put together on the stream because, man, I spent hours doing it because it was huge, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed all of it. And I think the most I have is I texted someone how long it took me, and I think it did take me like something like 26 hours. Yeah, Lego's good. That's kind of all this is to me right now. Alright, let's put that to the side. Let's do some sandpapering. As soon as I find it. There we go. Let's get all these nice and smooth down. Yeah, I guess I'm definitely not a stranger to having a little project take hours and hours. Like 5-minute crafts? Forget that. We want those week-long crafts, you know? What do I have to do for this first? I do semi-hate that all this stuff is just like, oh, glue here, glue this. I want to put things into place. I don't want to glue. Yeah, and as long as it stays fun throughout the process, you know? If something is not that enjoyable, then obviously it's like, hell no, I'm not doing that for hours upon hours. Yeah, in fact, even as a kid, when I would build something, I would actually, like, you know, I would maybe keep it together for a little bit, and then I'd be like, okay, time to do it again, and I would take it all apart, because I'm just like, I'm like, whatever on displaying it, building is the most fun part. Absolutely. Oh wait, I want to see if the sound of these little things falling on top of each other can be picked up by the mic. Okay, well that didn't work. Yeah. Very nice. We're almost done sandpapering these. Okay, whew. So, what am I putting together? I need B15, B12, and B11. So I need this piece, and square. This, no. I need this square. Roll her away. Alright. So it's... Kinda hate that it's got more dimensionals on this side, because I want that to be the front. But the way it's showing it... Actually, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like that. Ooh, interesting. See, on here, it shows the detailed side being like this direction, but details are on this side. So I'm wondering if that's okay. Oh, it's even got like, I don't know if that's on purpose or not, but there's like tiniest little notch like right here. I wonder if that part's supposed to fit into something. Let's just put it together as it's shown, because I don't think it could really go any other way. And hopefully it'll be fine. Like, I wonder if you want to say I hate about this little build is the drawers on the left side of this thing. You know, you can see it more on the picture, but the drawers on this left side definitely look like they just collide with this cabinet. And I know it's just supposed to be a fun little miniature kitchen build sort of thing, but that pisses me off. Anytime in the kitchen there's a drawer that would just fully collide with something else in the kitchen, I'm like, what? I'm like, who designed this? Who's the genius? And you know what else I hate? I hate fake drawers. The fake drawers like around the sink or something. I hate that shit so much. Especially when they put a handle on it. It's like I do not need to trick someone that there's drawers here. They can put up with it visually, you know, not being a drawer. I hate that shit so much. Alright, here, hold on, let me plug my headphones back up. Okay. Alright, anyways. Enough ranting, let's get to gluing. Okay, so B12. Is this B12? Oh no, that's the long one. I am... Okay, no, I see. It's confusing because on the picture I thought it was showing it had to like go through or something. It's just like this. It's just supposed to align there. Okay. I'll put that on first. And we will hope that... I want to say hope that the direction doesn't matter. But that's kind of extremely important in this sort of thing. Well, at worst I can... Oh, you know what? I forgot this one you actually glue some of the paper like labels. So actually I don't think it matters. I think it is actually okay if it goes like that. I think as long as this part does stay on the left side. Okay, I won't worry about it then. Just keep the orientation as it is. Bunch of glue. All along the side. Can you go underneath? Yes. Be very careful with this. Here, I'm just gonna do this real quick. Okay. I think that's nice. Ow, I like pushed down my foot way too hard. Okay. Now I just gotta fit this on like so. I guess I'll put glue on both those sides. See how this looks. Oh, uh-oh. Nope, I fucked up actually. Hold on. I forgot. It's on this side. That's where it's supposed to go. Probably have to re-glue it. That's fine. The blue oven. Okay, yeah, it's. Okay, now I'm just getting confused. So it's supposed to like fit in here. In that little slot. Okay, so I think it is right, and I've just been stupid. I'm losing my brain is all. So let's just get more glue. Everything can be fixed with more glue. Don't worry. I'm not, and I'm also confused. I just need to make sure that this doesn't fall apart. Okay. I guess I just don't know how good this wood glue is. So like if I only put a dab on it, is it gonna, fall apart later on? I guess the more pieces I put together, the more it has to stabilize it. This all glued up. Wait. No. This side. I feel all the dry glue strings. Yeah. I'll feel them just a little bit. That's also why I'm trying not to touch them. Or like mess with it a bunch. Just to make sure. Yeah, I don't even know if it says what type of glue this is. It just says liquid glue. Okay, so this I am fitting flush right here. And I guess since I'm also fixing some of the wire on here as well. Maybe not strictly wood glue. I can't tell if I Okay. I think that's fine. Sniffing it? Like you want me to huff it? So I'll be honest, sniffing it won't do too much for me. I don't know glue scents. Alright, oh. Okay, so now I'm putting on B14, B16. So 14 was these two squares. Let me double check all my pieces real quick. Make sure I didn't put on B4. I'm pretty sure I didn't. No, that's B4. So B14, that was these two. And then B16 is this longer one. Okay, I was like, were they doing something specific with it, or? That makes sense. Alright. So these are... Okay, so these are going on top. Like this, but... Uh-oh. Oh, wait. That. Okay, so that'll be flush. Oh. We actually got through the playlist. Let's do it again! Alright, let's do these little ones. Honestly, I might just start putting it on directly. I feel like that would be almost easier at this point. You can just use the ball itself to kind of spread it. Oh no, no. Oh, I fucked up. Oh, too much. I didn't see it was coming out. It's okay. It's kind of in the background anyways, so let's get some of that excess off and then we'll shove it in. Okay. There. Good. As long as I don't glue it to my desk, it'll be fine. Now, that glue that came out earlier. Man. This bottle. Yeah, I see what happened now. Last time I saw the pressure of it built up. Oh wait. Uh-oh. It's supposed to go... God, man. This is why Lego's easier, because I can look at the studs and then just count them. It's kind of looking like it goes on the side, but I'm just going to do it this way again. I think that makes the most sense with the measurements. Hold on. No, no, no. Don't scare me. It's a very delicate procedure. Alright, I'm just gonna have that sit down for a bit. Ooh. Okay, quick little sip. Oh yeah, I forgot about this gag, but when I flipped around to the wrong side, April Fools, gotcha. I wouldn't mess up on purpose, I'd never do that. April Fools. Okay. Let me take a closer look at this to make sure I'm putting this on the right way. Ooh, I see. The oven is kind of supposed to go in those little notches. If I can, I'm gonna try to edge it out over ever so slightly. The oven is supposed to squeeze in there. Sure, it'll make all the difference. Okay, let's just hope that doesn't mess it up too much. Alright, so last piece. That goes... just telling me glue is shown. Gotta give me a bit more than that. Okay, so I'm guessing this is flush with that end, and then a little bit sticks out. What it looks like. So let's just glue up here. I'll be very careful when I'm using pressure to squeeze out and gravity to get it out. Okay. So now we set this here. Way too far up. Way too far up. Oh, this is getting all tilted. It'll be good to take a break soon after this piece. Okay. So that's kind of what we got so far. Okay, what am I gluing on now? So your glue is shown, then paint it white. You can paint it together. Okay, then I'm painting the next set of wood pieces. Again, the paint's gonna come later, so I'll just finish the assembly. See, I'm just gluing on, I think, these two for drawers, which is gonna go over here, and here, and on the bottom. Yeah, I'll be taking a break pretty soon. And by break, I mean basically being done with stream. Okay, let me. Where is B5 at? Definitely haven't put that on, right? Oh, okay, I see. B5 comes in the next step. And B4, so I don't have to worry about these. I think we're probably just gonna put... Oh, trust me, this build is not getting done today by any means. This is gonna be a multi-day thing for me, getting it all. We're just gonna get this kind of done, and then and then, you know, I'll probably share like progress pictures as stuff gets finished. I'll just have it on stream. It'll be at the beginning of streams that I'll have pictures. Ooh. Straighten that shelf out. There we go. One shelf in. Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing this, at least not this specific thing. If there are other things I get that I build and I think they'll be entertaining, then I'll maybe stream it. This one's kind of a one and done sort of deal. Okay, that should be good enough. Make sure my orientation is right. So I'm putting this down here. There are definitely imperfections in this, but I'm happy with where I've gotten. I'll clear some of the include strings and stuff out later. And there will be excess glue in some parts, but you know, whatever. I feel like the excess glue won't matter, except for maybe a few key locations. Because I feel like everything's going to be painted over and just have stuff covering it. Okay, there's our kind of main kitchen-y area. Right there. Oven will go here. And I think a sticker or something will cover that. Which I don't know why it's a hole. But wait, so it's basically being like, yeah, paint these two pieces brown, then paint all these other pieces brown on here. It's got these two, and then it's like, yeah, also all these, paint them brown. And then it's just like, okay, now finish that one up. I don't know, I'll have to come up with a better process for this, I feel like, or at least look ahead a little. Look at that, it's even got like little picture stickers that you can put on there. Oh yeah, and I forgot. I predict I didn't have the aluminum tape at all. I gotta basically measure this and cut it up exactly as needed. Whew. All right. Yeah. Here's what we got today. Got some simple shelves that need to be painted. Cabinet that needs another handle, but also needs to be painted. And then this, which needs to be painted white now. Which I guess also you can change the colors as needed. Yeah, very time consuming. I'm glad you liked it. Okay, these handles are on there now. Shouldn't mess with them just in case. Yeah, I think it does dry kind of quickly. So that's why I'm paranoid and moving quickly when I have it ready. Whew, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping I would get more than just the first 2 pages, but that's how I work, baby. Methodically and constantly trying to make sure everything's perfect. Aw. It's like a little paper basket. It's a heart. And I'll also be able to set up the... Okay, this is a flower pot. I'm guessing the light comes in at the end, or at some point. Probably past it. Here's where the light's gonna be. I'm gonna have to set up the batteries and everything, the wires. And just fit all the components together. Oh yeah, I even have to take the roof and like... I have to cut it up in specific ways. But yeah, that's that was the extremely very beginning of the Rolife Flavor Kitchen. But that's gonna be it for me today. Hope it was a good time for everyone. I hope you all have a good rest of your day or night. And yeah, I'll either have progress pictures up on at the beginning of future streams, or I'll just have a picture of when I actually finish it. But yeah, again, hope you all have a good rest of your day or night, and I will see you next time. It's good to have you all here. Thank you for coming by. Alright, bye bye everyone.